Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I literally just wanted to do like a really chatty video about things on my wish list, like things I'm super tempted to buy. But the twist is I'm not buying any of these things because of the current situation. So yeah, I just want to talk about things that I'm like really interested in right now, but just given the current situation and like I don't want to spend $1,000 on non-essential things, I guess. I figured I'd just talk about it. So that's what we're gonna do today. So I have a little list because I'm organized. No, I made this list just because I wanted to kind of keep myself accountable and see like how things change on my wish list over time. So like, you know, say I come back in 2 months and I'm like, why would I ever have this on here? Like, just to like better know my purchasing for the future. But also I wanted to keep it like, if I did end up getting anything, I could like cross it off, and I like wrote prices and everything on it. So I don't know, it just kind of helped me lay out everything that was in my head, I guess. So I'm just gonna like go through a couple things that like have really caught my attention lately that I really want to try, but I'm not gonna do yet. Maybe later in the summer, fingers crossed, like if this is all blown over. So one of the first things I kind of go, whenever I make these like lists, I'm a list maker, what's new, whenever I make these types of lips, I always go like in the order that I do my makeup, or like that I have my inventory set up, so that just makes the most sense to me. So at the top I have eyeshadow. For eyeshadows I'm really into right now, I don't know if that's the right word because I don't own them, but like the Fenty Snap shadows, I think those are really intriguing. Of course I would probably want to see them in person because things can look different online. And then also like the elf cream elf bite-sized eyeshadows, specifically the cream and sugar shade palette, but I don't know what you would call it. I guess there's only 4 eyeshadows. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. These are only $3, so like money is not the thing here, but like I don't need eyeshadow. And like, to me, I would probably consider that in my palette category, and even though it's only 4 eyeshadows, that's like one whole palette. So I don't know, I might like, I've seen them in person, want one so bad. Again, money is not really the factor here. The factor is like I just don't want to be buying makeup at the current time, so they're on my wish list. Honestly, considering like the Sephora sale that just went by as well, I was so close. Like I wanted a Natasha Denona mini palette, like the ones that are only $25, but again, like I don't need another eyeshadow palette. I want to kind of get through some of my eyeshadows now, but I was so close. I was so close. The Glossier Sky Wash, this is just like the matte, like it like comes out of a doe foot applicator. It's like a liquid you put on your eye and then it's a matte shadow. Am I describing this well at all? I have no idea. I don't even know if I've seen anybody use these on their channel. Maybe like 2 people. But they just seem like so simple and intriguing. I've been into like such simple getting ready. So like this seems so intriguing to me. It seems like you could just like put it down, put a shimmer on top if you desired, or not even, and then walk out the door. So they're really intriguing. They're $18, which I don't know if that's like a lot, but that's like typical Glossier. But like, is that a lot for that type of product? I don't know, I've never had that type of product. I have a ton of Glossier on here. Sorry, this is basically my Glossier wish list. So I want to try their mascara, the Lash Lick. I've heard such good things about that. Their Future Dew, I have a worry that, I mean, I really want to try Future Dew, but I feel like my skin's maybe too oily. I mean, I would not put it in my T-zone because that would be a disaster, but like maybe I put it on like, you know, the high points of my face. Is that like a thing? Or would that just be like an awful scenario for me because I have oily skin? Could someone like let me know who has it? But I've heard such good things about it, so I'm like so intrigued. And like maybe it'd be good on like a no makeup day. I don't know. I really don't know, because of course like there's not even a Glossier by me if the stores were open, so like how would I ever know? I'd have to just, I'm thinking like if I place an order, maybe I could get a sample. Maybe that's a better option. In the same type of realm, the NYX High Glass Primer. I don't know if this would kind of almost be a dupe for each other. The NYX one probably doesn't have like oil in it like the Glossier one does, to my knowledge. So maybe those are kind of like a little bit of a dupe situation, but I do now understand in myself, I do like a glowy primer underneath my makeup, or even mixed in with like my foundation. I just, now that I'm without one, I miss it. For the foundation category, I have down a couple of tinted moisturizers, or like BB creams, I guess, if you will. So the Tarte Tinted Moisturizer, this is like their hydrating one in that purple packaging they just came out with. I'm pretty sure they have mini sizes, so knowing me, I would probably get a mini size. And then also the Covergirl Skin Milk. I again believe this is like a tinted moisturizer type of product. I've heard mixed reviews on these types of things, both of these, but I'm sure they are fine. I don't think it's that hard to mess up a tinted moisturizer. I know some people don't like them because it's like zero coverage, but like that's what I'm also going for. I don't know if you can tell, but like you can definitely see my imperfections through it, but like foundation at the end of the day looks not good on me. Like even if I apply it lightly, it just like, it doesn't want to do what my skin, like I want it to do one thing, it wants to do another thing. I need to use something less coverage, otherwise it's a disaster. So I am interested in these two products. For bronzer, this is the face category, like bronzer, blush, highlight is out of control. I cannot buy all of these things at one time because it would be so much money, but I'm gonna walk you through them. So bronzer, I want to try out the Fenty cream bronzer, the Tower 28 cream bronzer. This one like just came out, I'm pretty sure. The Lila B bronzer duo, this one's been out for a while, but like I've seen a lot of people talking about it recently and I'm just so intrigued. Of course, and it's so expensive. The Tarte cream bronzer, I know they have minis, so that's a win. And then also the Kosas baked bronzer. I know I initially like wasn't into the Kosas one because like all these cream ones are coming out, but I know me and I do like a powder bronzer as well as a cream bronzer. So, and then I seen people using it on their faces, of course, and I was just like, oh, it looks so pretty. It is kind of spendy though. It is the most expensive one besides the Lila B one. Of course, that's the most expensive one, but it is like a little bit spendier than the others. Again, I'm not gonna buy all these. For blush, this again, I said these categories were out of control, please forgive me. So the Fenty blush, honestly I want to try these so bad, but the shades I really need to see in person. Like I don't know about all that online shade stuff because I have no idea about these. The Tower 28 cream blush, I have seen people use these in videos, so I'm pretty sure on a shade I would get, but they look so pretty. Same with the Persona blush. I've been kind of more into cream blushes, but I've heard this one has like a pretty interesting texture. It's not like super mattifying powder. It's like a kind of in-between-ish situation, so interested in that. Not necessarily a new product, but like fairly new. The Bare Minerals Bounce and Blur blush. These are like creams, but they dry to like matte-ish type, I think. I'm pretty sure Nicole Cutler has like used them and talked about them, so I'm pretty sure that's where I seen it from. But they just look so pretty, and again, I've been into creams, but I do like when it like dries down a little bit, not like stays too tacky on the skin. But honestly, I would make whatever work. And then this is totally random. I haven't heard anybody talking about this, but I just seen it on Ulta on the app when I was in it. It's the Covergirl Clean Fresh Cream Blush. It's like in a little squeezy tube. I don't even know how it dispenses besides that. Like, does it come out in a doe foot? Literally, it could come out like on a spongy thing. Does it like squeeze out like the Glossier Cloud Paints? I don't know, because I just saw it on the app. I've seen no one else talking about it, but it sounds like something I would like to see in person to consider if I want it. And then for highlight, again, out of control now. So I want the Tower 28 cream highlight. I want to try the Kaja, is that how you say the brand's name? Kaja Bouncy highlight in Toy Alien. Is this a powder or is this a cream? It just looks so intriguing to me. I really want to see it in store. Have I swatched it in store before? Maybe. I one time thought I was gonna get it in a Sephora play box, and I never did, and I'm still upset about it to this day. This product is so intriguing to me. I don't know why, but it is. And then also I have down here the Marc Jacobs glow stick. That's like the one that looks like a deodorant stick and is like the Glossier Halo Scope type of vibe. This is so expensive. Also, it's not new whatsoever, but it's definitely been on my wish list forever. And I have like swatched this in store before, and it's absolutely beautiful. But I have the Glossier Halo Scope, so like I don't need it, but it's so pretty. If they had a mini, I would be all over that. And then for lipstick, I really don't have a ton, but the main thing I would probably want to try is the Glossier Generation G lipstick. There's so many mixed reviews on this, but I am not like a super big lipstick person. I would love just like a sheer lip deal. I have a gloss on today, like I could not care less. So I might be into that. Again, this is my Glossier wish list. What can I say? Lip gloss. This is actually a category where I do want some things. I want all of the Fenty glosses. Kyla Fish made that video and I was like, I need them all. I have Fenty Glow. I really want Fussy and Sweet Mouth. I feel like some of the other shades wouldn't suit me as well, and I maybe wouldn't get as much use out of them, but I feel like those three, like obviously I already own Fenty Glow, but I feel like those three is like a whole combo for me would be good. But so I might buy those for my birthday as a treat to myself. Who knows if I'll like actually purchase anything else, but I'm thinking of purchasing those two. Like those are the only things on this list at the current time that I'm like committed to. And then also the Tower 28 lip gloss. Oh my gosh, it's been a long day. I've seen a lot of good things about these. The price on them is only $14, which is not that bad to me. How much product is in there? I would have to do some more research. So I am interested in these though. Again, the colors I would want to see in person. Is this brand even like in stores that aren't in big cities? Because I live in a small city and we don't get a ton of stuff in person. So like I might need to see it. I might just order it. As for like non-makeup things, I'm just going to quickly go through these. The Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen and their Glow Screen. That's new, but super intrigued about. That's like really the only other thing. Of course, a couple more Glossier items on here. Priming Moisturizer, Balm.com, because I don't currently have any and I definitely need some. They also came out with a hand cream, which I'm so intrigued to try. Allegedly, the scent is of their Glossier You perfume, like maybe like adjusted a little bit. So I'm so intrigued. I've never had that. The perfume, the hand cream's new. So again, I really want to place an order from Glossier, but I don't want it to be $200. Someone help me. Those are all of the things currently on my wish list, or like my want to buy list, if we weren't you know, being a little bit careful where we spend our money. So maybe in the next few months, if things semi go back to normal, I can visit the mall and see things in person. I might have more stuff. Maybe it'll change my mind. I feel like sometimes seeing stuff in person, you know, changes your mind and you're like, actually that looks nothing like I thought it would, and ew. But yeah, so we'll see, because who knows, it could go on for like 3 more months where I can go to the mall. So I don't know. If you have tried any of these though, let me know your thoughts, because I buy based on reviews, and I would appreciate if you told me what you thought down below. So that is all I have for this video today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.